fucking dying.
All right, man.
Dirty but well dressed.
That's what we are.
Where are we at, man? What episode? Who knows?
We are episode 25.
25.
It's our 25th anniversary.
Silver anniversary.
Is that what it is? Silver?
Silver anniversary of this lovely podcast.
What's 50? Gold?
I think so.
What's 100?
Platinum. I don't
Is
know.
it?
I don't fucking know beyond gold.
I thought 50 was silver.
I'm probably making most of this shit up.
That's okay.
I've done no research.
There's no reason not to just make it up.
Yeah.
Especially if it's believable.
Yeah.
Junkyard is the band.
Yes.
Those guys.
I didn't know you had this on vinyl.
You didn't?
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Is this one an easy one to find?
Well, like a DF or a DA. I sold it before, and so I had to go get it. It's not too bad. I think you can lock it down for, I don't know. It's still been another year or more since I bought it again. So
Okay.
what is it now? Let's look. Yeah, $28.
I might have to do that.
Oh, whoops, that's overseas though. That's the U.S. copy. Yeah, there's probably one in there for. But yeah. So these guys were a couple of guys were in punk bands, I believe.
Yeah, Brian Baker was in, was it Dag Nasty?
Is that it? Dag Nasty? Not too familiar with that band.
I never really listened to them either. I was never into that really early punk stuff.
Oh, yeah, Minor Threat.
Oh, Minor
With
Threat.
members previously in Minor Threat, Big Boys, Decry. Oh, and you're right, Dag Nasty.
Okay.
So.
And Brian Baker now is in, oh, Jesus. One of those epitaph punk bands.
Oh, he is? Is he still doing Junkyard?
No,
Not at all?
I don't think so.
Junkyard's still going, though.
Yeah. Brian Baker's in
Bad Religion?
Bad Religion. That's the one. Yeah.
Oh, sometimes I get, I hear the name Bad Religion or I hear Social Distortion. I get them mixed up. I think one is one of the other.
Okay.
Not a big Social D guy myself.
I'm not either.
Not even a little. So, not really that familiar with Bad Religion. But
I've just heard a few songs, but it's just, it's never...
Is it just like the lower end of aggressive punk? Just kind of songy?
Yeah.
I just can't think of it. Minor Threat's cool. I like those guys. I think
Cool.
that Minor Threat wasn't what's his name in there? Ian McKay.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
McKay.
All right.
Ian McKay. Anyway, so there was a few bands, and I really enjoyed that style because it gave it a dirty edge. You know what I mean? Coming from punk bands, coming in to do some gritty blues, rock and roll, kind of like some of Guns N' Roses. I think that was the appeal.
Yeah.
Well, if Guns N' Roses sounds like that, then that's something we can do. Remember that 2-Bit Thief? Same deal.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
You haven't heard that?
And I know you're
It's
a big proponent of them.
It's kind of the same. It's the same deal.
All right, man. I'll dig into it.
Yeah. And plus you can get that for pretty cheap.
Cool.
You don't have to dig too hard. But those guys, not that we're talking about tangent time.
Right into the tangents, right?
3 minutes in. But anyway, I know the band Discharge. I'm a huge Discharge fan. And then in '86, they did the same thing. They went and did a glam. It's not glam, but hard rock, more that style. And
Okay.
Whoa, the backlash. Discharge fans were pissed.
Okay.
Because they're kings of the crust and D-beat. So they were.
Okay.
So to do something like that is, right?
Yeah.
Heretics.
Yeah.
But,
Did you get this album when it came out, their debut?
no.
Did you come back to it later?
Came back to it later.
I bought it. I was a senior in high school.
A friend of mine worked at a record store, and he just had, all the promos that came in and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
he wasn't into this style of music a little bit, But he knew I was, and he said, "Have you heard this?" And I saw it, and I was like, "No." So I checked it out later, dug it. But yeah, what about you? Did you get it when it came out?
Yeah, I did. I bought it at the Sound of Music. Mm-hmm. No, what was it called? No, it wasn't Matt. It wasn't Matt's place. It was the sound company. The sound company. It was the sound company. Yeah, no, I bought it when it came out. I loved it.
Yeah.
I was a senior in high school. You know, and I'm just looking at the back of this CD case, and I'm seeing that Tom Werman produced it. Because I got like
Wow.
I kind of got a Motley vibe from him.
Really?
Because, you know, Motley kind of went bluesy a little bit, right?
Went? Later?
No, like...
You talking about which album? Talking about?
Like Theater of Pain. It's kind of bluesy in a lot of ways.
Yeah. Maybe it's the production that throws me off.
Maybe that. Yeah, for sure. But I love this. I thought this is what Motley Crue should be sounding like.
Yes. Now that I can agree with.
But, yeah, loved it.
Keep your eye on the money.
What's funny, these days, the drummer and I follow each other on Instagram.
Oh.
That's
Name
cool.
dropper.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, you know. The one thing David Lee
Is he
Roth...
still in the band?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I'm on the on Facebook. I'm in this DW drums group, right?
Yeah.
So we were talking, and I was
Drinking my blood.
he and I were talking drums. We were talking snare drums because he was looking for a new drum, and I didn't realize who I was talking to. Mm-hmm. And then I just said, "Oh shit, dude! I just realized you're the dude from Junkyard, aren't you?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I'm like, "That's cool. I see
Hey,
that record.
man.
That record was in constant rotation for a long time." And thanks, man. You know, it's kind of funny.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, because, I mean, blues, dude.
Ah, great opener.
Yeah, that's a pretty good point, man. I just think how sad Theater of Pain is. What a POS.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they would have done something like this, you know? Of course, cocaine's a hell of a drug, man. So, these guys are doing cocaine.
Yeah.
But what a band. Love this band.
That was a killer album, that debut.
And you know what? You kept... I remember that's the only one I knew, and then we had talked about it years ago. And you had said, hey, man, have you ever heard... Did you hear Sixes and Sevens?
Sixes, sevens, and nines?
Is that what it... And nines?
Yeah.
And I, of course, know. And I listened to that later. Great
Good record.
man.
Yeah.
I like it.
Not quite as good as the debut, though. In my eyes.
No, but still good.
Still solid.
Yeah. Yeah, so as far as they really didn't get... I mean, they're on Geffen and Tom Werman. I mean...
Should have been.
Blues wasn't even their first single, was it? I think it was like Simple Man and Hollywood.
Hollywood was the first.
Yeah, I played this. Yeah, and it's weird. You would think they would have got some momentum, but once again, I think we were talking about another band the other day that just didn't get momentum either.
Yeah.
A lot of them,
That
right?
just happens. Yeah, it happens so often. So.
Is this 89?
89, yeah.
Weird time. Things are changing. Did you do Joker and Triple X?
Nope, I kind of fell off after that, you know. I feel like those were on pretty minor labels, so I didn't really hear much about them.
Oh, two Geffen and they were gone, huh?
Yeah. Is that Patton Oswalt?
Which one there?
In the middle?
Right here? It's Billy Duffy,
Kidding.
dude.
Right, yeah.
Kinda looks like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't get a lot of... I think they had a couple of things on Headbangers Ball, right?
Yeah,
And
I remember seeing Hollywood on MTV.
not a lot of traction, though.
No, they weren't a good-looking band, so... Kind of feel like if you weren't a good-looking band at that time, you really didn't
That's a good point.
get much.
Guns wasn't good looking either, but they had...
But here's the thing,
Axl.
Girls still found Axl sexy.
They did.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, something about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. The record was so strong, too. The songs, right?
Yeah.
And the singles.
Yep.
I mean, they're in the same as, like, Faster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Seems like Faster Pussycat.
Yeah.
It was a bunch of super sexy dudes in that band.
No.
Which I like. You don't have to have sexy
yeah,
dudes.
no.
I can give them or take them, you know?
But the funny thing is...
I like ugly dudes, too.
If you look at Faster Pussycat, like Greg Steele, the guitar player, is a good-looking dude. Tammy kind of had this sleazy charm about him that girls liked. Tammy.
At the time, he did. He looked cool because of his big bleached hair.
Yeah.
His mirrored
sunglasses,
aviators.
lipstick. I mean,
he looked cool. Absolutely.
And we saw his girlfriend at that show a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I mean, she totally looks like that Hollywood, maybe overdone with the cosmetic surgery stuff, but
I was talking about this with Paul, and I was like, was she? And he was like, "Do you see it? Or was it? It wasn't you. Maybe it was you. It was like, was that his girlfriend? That was the one when we walked in and said, "Hey, do you have the other band's merch? Whatever that band's name was, the middle band.
Oh,
do you remember the name? I don't remember the name.
Death.
Dev. Some blonde lady.
Yeah.
Leathers. Tight leathers.
Yeah. No, she was
Joker face.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
She should be doing that to me, but she probably was. She probably was. We did it to each other, dude.
Yeah. She's still talking about you. She those ghouls.
She loves ghouls. The polar opposite of that. I kind of like ghouls. Ghouls look cool. Yeah, remember when the guys look like, yeah. Over here. Joker? Jesus. Right?
Yeah.
What is this, Hellraiser 5? Jesus. Yeah, but, yeah. Oh, so anyway, no, I don't remember his girlfriend. No. Talking shit. Well, I can't remember that damn band, Red. What was the name? It was something... Did you... We didn't even watch them, huh?
I heard a couple songs, and it was... Didn't really grab
sound
me.
Too great, did it?
Yeah. I remember Reloaded was the first band.
Wow. Badass. Here we go. Tell us what it is. Tell us what it is. Still no.
No.
Oh, well. We'll figure it out. But anyway, and that, I think Paul was saying that was the other dude's girlfriend.
Mm.
And then she came and sat. My mind is confused today. Anyway, yeah. Just that dirty rock and roll, right? Les Pauls, Marshalls,
Yep.
Leathers. Yeah. Cool band.
Yeah.
So I didn't follow him either, other than that record. I know we share that together. And 6s, 7s, and 9s, I'd love to get on vinyl. You?
Yeah, I'd grab it if I could get a reasonable copy.
What's your cap on money now?
It depends. You know, it kind of fluctuates. Like, I just got that Without Love from Black and Blue. Mm-hmm. There was a couple on eBay. No, I got it for $20 plus like 4 shipped.
Oh, okay. That's
but the sleeve's pretty battered. But the record itself is fine.
That's cool.
You know, so something like this, the Junkyard debut, I'd spend maybe $30.
Okay.
That I'm like,
really depends on what the artist is.
Yeah. Like I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of tightening up on records. Like,
how far do you want to?
Yeah.
I'm with you, dude. I'm at a cap.
I feel like
now.
I should be putting that money into a retirement account or something.
Yeah.
Not that I'm spending that much money, but it's like
enough, dude. You're getting like 3-4 a week.
Yeah.
So you're starting to build that.
Did I tell you about our mailman at the salon? Because that's where I have my records delivered. Yeah.
He came in. Who's this guy?
I got to ask, who's Ren? And I said, that's me. And he goes, just how big is your record collection? And I'm like, not as big as you probably think it is. He goes, but this is the 7th one I've delivered this week. Now, I did the math. It was like the 2nd or 3rd he delivered that week. But he probably always thinks he's delivering a record. Like I saw him walking down the street the other day because I had walked down the street to the bank, and I'm coming back, and we're passing, and he's like, sorry, no records today.
Yeah, he's not going to get like detailed on you. He's just trying to be nice. And, yeah.
He's a really nice mailman. He's great. But yeah, so what will I spend? It really depends on the band, how much I loved the record. It's like we saw that Tough record that they reissued, purple vinyl.
Yeah.
But what was it, 40?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, Tough's.
It's not even that great.
I'd give you 25.
I'd still struggle 25.
It's a fun package.
I'd have to listen to it again.
Yeah, and it's got some fun songs.
They weren't ones of my faves, but
it's like we saw that Lynch Mob reissue.
Yes.
50.
Did I tell you that I read more about that? And
No.
they're talking about the fact that they had the masters, and it's
Oh.
That's what they say. So, whether or not that's true,
Yeah.
but it made me want to get it. I mean, if it's just going to be like that Sebastian thing where it sucks. It's just CD pressed to...
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, I'm not buying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but right here,
Translucent green. Would you go green or yellow?
I would go green.
Yeah. Same. Although the yellow might be kind of cool.
I'd take either, honestly.
Yeah, but
Either.
$50. I mean, that's just...
Mastered impeccably by Joe Riagoso from the Elektra Records tapes. Unless they're talking about... Oh, there was something else. Okay, so this is Friday music. That link that you had, where was that? Anyway. It's, I could find it. Oh, no, this is not it. But it did say that somewhere. I'll find it, send it to you, but...
So it's going to sound killer.
That's what they say.
Right.
So, I mean...
Now, I didn't know that glow-in-the-dark vinyl
Then again, that dude...
usually results in poor quality.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
But you haven't listened to it yet. Listen to
I
it
haven't
first.
received it yet, so.
Don't let it just sink in that it sucks.
Right.
I just was reading, because the place I was going through had it. And it was a decent price. And I thought, oh, do they still have it? So I started looking, and then I was reading. And one was, like, pretty cheap. And in the description, they were talking about surface noise and just the... And somebody else had said, what a horrible pressing. But, there's guys that complain about
Yeah.
the meat in the sausage. You know what I mean? It's not up to standards. Yeah, they'll pick apart anything.
Sure.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Sure.
So, I mean, like that filter record I have, that's on white vinyl,
Yeah.
bunch of surface noise.
Okay. That's
So.
the debut, right?
Yeah, reissue.
Gotcha.
I bet you it's fine. I just texted you to see if you'd listened to it yet.
No, I haven't even received it yet.
Oh, you haven't got it?
No.
It's not out?
I don't even remember. I'm glad you sent that because I'd forgotten I even had that coming.
I tracked that down, yeah.
Yeah, so.
You got it from the actual dudes, didn't you? From the band?
No.
No?
No.
Not sure?
I'd have to look at my email to see who I ordered that through. She might be evil.
Yeah, I'm not going to, I'm not going to die trying to get a copy just because it's on record. If it's just going to be no different than the CD.
Yeah.
What, did they sell out of the yellow already or what?
Maybe.
Well, this is not, unless they changed the website.
So getting back to this Junkyard.
Yes! Oh!
I think after the second record, they swapped out a bass player. And do you remember the band Kill for Thrills?
Yeah.
It was Gilby Clarke's
Yep.
band.
There's another dude in there.
There was a dude in Kill for Thrills, Todd Muscat, and he was Brent Muscat's brother from Faster.
Oh, okay.
I think he went into Junkyard at that point.
Dave Scott, Gilby Clarke, Jason
Nesmith.
Nesmith? Kill for Thrills. Okay.
That's not up to date. Jason Nesmith, his dad was the guy in the Monkees.
Oh.
And he did, he's done a few bands. He's done, he had a band called The Beauties in the early
there we go.
90s.
Yeah.
And then, Nancy.
good?
They were all right.
I've never even heard of that.
I've got their CD and their EP, I believe.
What was it like? Good.
It's kind of that early 90s. They were kind of trying to be kind of groovy and,
Oh.
it was decent.
What did I send you the other day? Remember that one I sent you a snap of and you're like, any good?
Who was that?
Funhouse.
Oh, yeah, Funhouse, yeah. And then he did a band mid-90s called Nancy Boy, which was kind of a, I don't know, kind of a British-sounding...
This was a pretty decent record.
Yeah, Dynamite from Nightmare Land was a good record. I've got that and the EP on CD.
Gilby. I wonder. Oh, Rick Browd. Same dude, right? Poison? Is that right?
And
oh, no, Faster. Did he do both? He did, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
How did Gilby get the Guns gig? Just being in the scene?
Probably.
Look, he called that blues, too. In 95.
Gilby's just kind of got cool style.
Yeah. Honestly, I wasn't even aware of him until he started producing The Bronx.
Oh.
And then I was listening to The Bronx, and then I was like, oh, produced by Gilby Clarke. And they made something, and I was like, oh, dude played in Guns N' Roses. I kind of lost track of that whole revamping of their lineup and stuff.
Okay.
They interchanged guys.
Yeah, yeah.
But, yeah, man. Gilby's cool. Junkyard. Now, these guys... What about the other guys? Do you know about any of the other guys in the band?
No, I know that the original bass player died this past year because I saw a couple of posts about it on social media. What was his name? Clay Anthony. He died.
The bass player?
Yeah.
Oh, car accident. December 18th in Hawaii.
Yeah.
So he was 55. Interesting. So he played with him, well, at least, for a while.
He was on the first two records.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if he was with him beyond that, but... Because like I said, I think he was out, and then that Todd Muscat came in.
Mm.
And then I suspect they probably broke up for a while. Because I think Brian... what's his name? Brian was out.
Brian Baker.
Then the other dude, what's the other dude's name? Chris Gates. Yeah, he's no longer with it. So I think the only originals still are the singer and the drummer.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
This dude's still alive?
Yeah, Brian Baker's the one in Bad Religion.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it says it right there. Beach Rats. Minor Threat. That's cool. I didn't realize that there wasn't a lot of places to go with Junkyard. We might have to
I know, this is a kind of... Because they didn't really have like a real storied...
past other than the bands. I mean, maybe if I knew... I'm aware of Minor Threat and I've listened to him, but,
Yeah.
I'm not sure what exactly how he got there.
Yeah.
But,
I'm trying to think of some other records that came out around the time of that debut, and I was thinking of Badlands. It was about the same time. I was still... Yeah, yeah. What was your take on Jake Healy as a guitar player?
loved him.
Yeah.
But I loved his flash a little bit more. That style he played with Ozzy, I loved.
Yeah.
But then, all of a sudden, of course, everybody's a blues player.
Right.
So I thought that Badlands, it's okay. A lot of people loved it, I knew, but...
I really liked the first record. The second record, I was like, eh.
Ray Gillen's voice? No, that's not for me.
Not for you?
It's kind of fainting.
Yeah.
No Still Heart.
No Steel Heart, that's for sure.
Or Still Dragon.
There's
no Mark Wahlberg. I mean, that guy can sing, right? Stand up and shout!
It's funny, I had texted Chad that, and he said, hey, just in case you didn't know, he sent me the Steel Dragon thing on Wikipedia.
Yeah. Yeah, so you really dug that Badlands, huh?
The first one, yeah.
No, 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 no. Who else was in there? That dude. What was that dude?
Eric Singer.
He's the dude that ended up being in Kiss.
Yeah. And he played with Alice Cooper for quite a while.
Oh, that's right. Ray Gillen died, right? Wasn't he?
AIDS.
He died of AIDS?
Yeah. There was a whole controversy because for a while he knew he had it, and he was still fucking women,
Oh,
raw dogging them.
no.
Yeah, so like you can't find that online. You can't find, like, they're not on.
Is he the brother of, or the son of?
Ian Gillan?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any relation.
There's no relation. It doesn't say there is, so I guess there isn't.
Yeah.
So he knew he had it, and
That's the story. I mean,
yeah, who knows, right?
yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I bought the tape. I listened to it. It was okay.
You know, Ray Gillan kind of reminds me a little bit of Oni Logan.
Just his look,
His whole vibe and the way they sing.
maybe. Yeah, I guess a little bit.
Yeah.
I think Oni's got more swag.
Yeah.
I think
Probably.
Just me. No, I don't know. I mean, it's just my opinion. I like Oni though.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch all those lynch mob videos and see the revolving door of drummers and bass players. And it's like, okay, this one's got Robbie Crane. Next one's got the other dude.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. It's
Tishy's in there, and then
Deanda, and then someone else you don't recognize, right? It's just like, who's available this week? Who's the guy in Hollywood?
That's what my brain goes to.
Yeah.
It's like Lynch or his people or whatever. Hey, we gotta do this thing.
Yeah.
So get a couple of the guys. They just have the list of the guys they
We'll
like
email
to
you
work
the
with.
set list that they need to learn.
Guys they like to work with, right?
Yeah.
That's what you do, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So
What do you think a gig like that pays? Let's say Jimmy Deanda's going out.
on-
What's he getting paid a week? We're playing for Lynch
Or a
Mob.
gig?
A gig. Or, yeah. Do they do
Or
it
like
per
a
gig? Or do
salary?
they... What's the
This
rate?
is the part of the industry or the business that I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, there's a book out there that you can get that has what bands charge.
Right.
If you're a promoter, you have that. They send it to you.
Okay.
And you go down the list. That's how bands get,
Yeah.
in certain corporate situations
Yes.
or whatever. Or even at gigs, they line up their thing.
Because what was that dude saying he had to pay Lita Ford? Was it 25?
Oh, Jay?
Yeah. The Leatherheads.
Did he say
I thought he said 25.
1,000?
Yeah. Because he said
What he said?
I could swear.
I mean-
maybe I misheard. Maybe I don't know. But I thought he said he had to pay her 25 grand. He was pretty sure he was going to lose 15 on the deal.
I think you're right. I'm not saying you're not right. I just can't remember hearing that.
Yeah.
But then again, 8 Long Islands in, things get wavy. You know?
The distortion has kicked in.
Number 7 is a 1, and a 1 is a 6, and a 2
Yeah.
is a 4.
Yeah.
And I could have been staring off at, the Joker over there in the corner. No, I can see that.
Yeah.
25 grand. Way too much money.
Yeah.
Makes you want to close your eyes forever. Ooh,
Oh, well done.
that was bad. Lita, I don't know.
I wonder what he had to pay faster. What do you think? 15?
Less. Yeah, like we were talking about that. How much would it be when you sit down? You got to calculate your guys, right?
Yeah.
You got to have each band member. You got to rent a trailer.
Yep.
You got to calculate gas. I mean, you can work meals and stuff into the promoter when we get to the gig. You can
Right.
eat there and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So they.
Did I ever tell you about that gig I had with Echo 7? We played at ISU, Idaho State University.
I think you did, but I'm vague.
Well, they contacted us. I remember I was at work, dude. This is pre.
Oh wait, this is when you told them this ridiculous number and they took it.
Well, I didn't.
Or
I
you
don't know
just
if it was,
guessed
I
one.
just. Well, no. What happened is someone. I get this call at work and I take the call and they're like, "Yeah, are you Ren from the band Echo 7?"
Maybe.
And I'm like,
Who's
"Yeah."
this?
And he goes, "Hey, I'm so and so. I'm up here at Idaho State University and I put together shows and events and we'd like to have your band come up and play."
Okay.
I'm a college gig. That'd be fucking cool, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, cool, man. We'd love to, yeah. And he goes, here's some dates we're looking at. And he goes, could you do those? And I said, I'd need to check with my band.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be like a Saturday night thing. And he goes, great. I just need to know what I'm going to need to pay you guys. And I had no experience in that
Right.
whatsoever. So I just said, let me call you right back. Let me take your number. So I took his number, called Jason, called Jenny, and just said, what what should we? They had no idea. They're like, I have no idea.
Yeah.
And I said, should we tell them $2,000 and 2 hotel rooms? Is that outrageous?
No.
They're like, I don't know.
Oh.
They did, and I said, that's what I'm going to throw out. So I called the dude back and said, all right, I just talked to my people. We need $2,000, 2 hotel rooms, and dinner that night.
That's cheap for them.
Yeah. Dude's like, cool, no problem.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, did I just sell us too short?
Probably. You could, yeah, but you didn't know.
I had no idea. And
But his
dude,
budget-
that was a fucking huge payday for us.
His budget was right there.
Yeah.
And you came way in. Probably. Who knows where you came in on it? But him saying fine meant you came in.
Yeah.
Well with them.
So, yeah. But that was still a huge payday for our band, right? To go play a show for
Absolutely
$2,000.
not being no one really. I mean,
Yeah.
not having a name. Clout's how you really start charging.
Exactly.
numbers.
And so the day comes, and so we kind of caravan. We didn't all drive together, but I remember Ruben went with us.
Did he?
That was at the time when
Wow.
Ruben was hanging out, trying to kind of get things going.
Should have put the call to him. Huh? No.
Yeah, right. Anyway, we drive up, and it was cool. I didn't know this was going on, but they had the kid who was the one wanted to book us. He had our EP. I guess they were playing it all the time on this radio show there.
Oh, so you kind of were getting a little bit of.
Well, I
Clout
apparently
up
were,
there.
because we get in, and they've done these big posters of us, these caricatures of us.
Did you? Yeah. Did you get this stuff?
I grabbed one off, and I've lost it.
Oh,
But they were fucking cool.
that's cool.
And what's cool is we played to probably 1,000 people,
Wow.
and we sold out everything.
All the
of our
merch?
all of our T-shirts, all
So
of
you
our
made quite a bit
CDs.
of dough.
Yeah, it was a fucking haul. I remember with that trip, we were able to finally pay off the CD production and everything.
Perfect. God, look what a little bit of promotion does. Because they had all the kids come together and make the stuff, and then they talked about it, and then they played your record.
Yeah.
People will come, man, if it's
Yeah,
the thing to
dude,
do.
I just remember and what was funny is, like I said, it was just like this huge crowd for us. Mm-hmm. And they had brought in another band to open the show that was out of the Sun Valley area called A Man Called Sun.
Yeah.
Do you recognize that name?
No.
That's the name of a song by Verve.
Oh.
This band fucking totally were ripping off the Verve.
What were they kicking ass at?
They were pretty good at it. I remember I bought their CD.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, they were pretty cool. I remember thinking, wow, this is...
What record's that off?
I think it's off of one of the EPs.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, so I thought, oh, fuck, we're going to have this fucking wild night, college party. We got done playing, and the place just fucking emptied.
Emptied. Hey, where's the after?
Where's the party?
What about Man Called Sun? Did you guys hang out with those guys?
No, they I think they were driving back home that night, so...
You guys just went back and...
I remember Ruben and Jason and his...
Ruben wasn't letting the night go to waste.
No.
There's no way knowing that
Jason brought a friend up to kind of help Rhodey and stuff, so he and that guy drove back. So Jenny got a hotel room, and then Ruben and I shared a room. And we went out. We went to like a little bar, and it was doing karaoke.
Oh, you went out,
shit.
okay.
But yeah, there wasn't anything going on.
Oh, well.
So, kind of funny.
Man Called Sun. It's on Gravity Grave.
Yeah.
It's live.
Okay.
Huh. And they just Verve's lovers.
Yeah, they had to have been, dude, because I mean, they were
that's-
really fucking that early Verve gazy sound, which is funny out of like the Sun Valley area, because that's just like a little.
Yeah.
And I remember talking to the drummer. It was a girl drummer talking to her for the show, and she was married to the guy who sang and played guitar. Mm. They were just I think they were a 3-piece as well, and then a bass player, Yeah, kind of wild.
I was complaining to Paul about how I thought the merch girl from Faster was so crappy. You know what I mean?
She didn't know what was going on, did she?
But it's like, dude, if you're out there,
Yeah.
I mean, let's pick it up, dude.
Well,
I'm asking questions. She's just looking at me like,
yeah,
I'm like, hey. And then I go, I was looking for a CD. I would have bought one. And he goes, oh, they put out Last Call for the Donkey Show or whatever they're.
yeah.
So I would have bought that. I didn't see that. I looked all over that table. He goes, she put it out later. It's like, what kind of business model is that?
Yeah. Whose girlfriend was that, I wonder?
Bass players, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm like, hey, what size?
Well, and the whole thing, the whole bottom
We
row
only
of
have
shirts,
small.
they only had small. It's like, you guys are going out on the road after we've been locked down for a year. You're going to sell some merch.
Absolutely.
Let's make
People
some,
are
let's
excited to
place
get
place
out.
some orders. Let's fucking
Something.
stock up.
At least make one run of something really cool and do all sizes in it and have it ready to go.
Yeah.
And then you can take the rest. Because that's basically looked like what they did is just took whatever was in the store and just tucked that out.
Because I had looked at their website.
You just got one shirt, right?
Yeah. I looked at their website a few months before the show.
Yeah,
it had pretty much all the same stuff except for the T-shirt that I bought.
Just all smalls.
Yeah.
I liked the Jack Daniels one, which everybody does.
Yeah.
Paul had that on here, so I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And the one you guys got, except, you don't really like that logo.
I don't like the logo.
I don't hate it, but it's not great. But she was just like, Utah. I don't know. Yeah, it's like, I don't get that attitude.
Yeah, I don't either.
You got to move it. Shake it.
That's right.
Help your boys out, man. You know what I mean?
Buy some gas, right?
What else you doing?
Yeah.
You're sitting at the table.
With your bad extensions.
Make the best of it. Yeah. What about this? You did such a great job selling merch. We're gonna get you some new extensions.
We're gonna get you some nice hand-tied extensions.
How about that?
That blend with your hair.
Is that the top tier?
I don't know what she.
You're always dropping shit.
What happened is
that it? Or?
She had shorter hair, and then you put in this longer hair. Well, you've got to blend that longer hair.
I saw that block.
And there was a fucking.
Is that what you call the block?
A line of disconnection.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Her head like this, and there was that.
And the color changed, and come on, man.
Yeah, dude. Anyway, not trying to drag them.
Right, yeah. Faster.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Faster was cool. They were fun.
Don't bring your LA bullshit up here.
Right.
Move it and shake it, man.
Yeah.
But because I would have bought one.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say 2 Quicksand's coming, but you're not a Quicksand fan.
I'm not gonna go. Quicksand, dude.
I might go see that.
I listened to. I loved Slip when it came out.
Yeah. Did you listen to the one they put out a few years ago?
No.
Really kind of spacey.
I'll give it another run.
Yeah, I liked it. And then they've got a new record coming out. I did a pre-order on that because there was a Brooklyn vegan version. Mm-hmm. So I nabbed it. Ugly. Pink and yellow or some shit.
What? Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll listen to it again. I don't know.
Yeah.
Has it got the same dudes in there?
Well, Tom Capone's out.
Obviously,
they dropped him.
The shoplifter?
Yeah. I think he's got some drug issues, maybe. I don't know.
Interiors? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, Interiors is good.
I'll listen to it. Is there any cool breakdowns or anything?
Well, they get it. It doesn't really sound like their old stuff. It's a little spacier.
But you said you got what? Some color, right?
Not of this. It's of their upcoming album.
There's another one coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get this for pretty cheap. $16.
Yeah, I've got it.
All right, maybe I'll give it a shot. Take a listen to it.
Yeah.
I can still put on Slip here and there.
Slip's great.
Yeah.
And I liked Manic Compression. I thought it had some few strong tracks. Thorn in My Side, killer. Landmine Spring, pretty good.
I have vagaries.
Yeah.
What was the one song on there?
On Slip or Manic Compression?
Manic.
The
Delusional,
single?
right?
Delusional's cool, yeah.
Wasn't that the single?
No, Thorn in My Side was the first single.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was the video for Delusional.
Maybe Delusional was. Maybe I'm not.
Maybe that's what it was.
Correct.
Don't allow. Yeah, this is a pretty cool song. I'll have to listen to it again.
Is that going to get our video pulled down?
No, because I only played it like 5 seconds.
What is the rule on that?
It's like at least I know it's 10. I've heard 30. I've heard 20.
Okay.
But I've never heard under 10. So let's just go with 10. Yeah.
Cool.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. You said they're coming to Urban Lounge.
Yeah. I think it's a Saturday night, so.
Who's playing with them?
I don't think that's announced yet because it's not until November.
Oh. I wonder how they are live. I bet they're great, huh?
I've seen them a couple of times.
Have you?
Yeah, I mean they're only touring as a 3-piece now, but both times I saw them they were a 4-piece.
Oops.
So, and they were killer live.
Was that back with what's his name?
Yeah,
What's his name?
Tom
Tom
Capone.
Capone.
He's the dude that was in Handsome. That was kind of an asshole.
Is that how you? Is that what they do in Utah? Is jam?
What's jam? Is that a Salt Lake thing?
Dude. I know where he's coming from though. So don't wanna waste any time.
Yeah.
Let's just jam. I don't know. Some bands jam. Sammy Hagar, I bet, jams.
Probably.
Let's just jam.
Sometimes you got to work some shit out. Got to jam it out.
But Daryl Hall, he doesn't just jam.
Blue-eyed soul.
So let's do the arrangement.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a professional.
Right.
Let's see. Shows. Goodbye clocks. I'm not going to know any of these. I'm just working on my...
We're not going to recognize.
I'm working on my AARP card right now, so I'm not going to be able to really... Nothing like old jokes. People love those, don't they?
Right. Psych Lake City.
Oh, yeah, I looked at that. I don't know any of that. Probably some good bands in there, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Have you recognized anything yet?
No.
Oh, Surfer
I
Blood
know
I've
Small
heard
Black.
of.
I know Small Black.
You know Small Black?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Bridge City Sinners.
Fleetwood Macrame. When will it end? The answer is never.
The Residents. I know them.
Oh, Residents?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Steely Dead. Oh, Jesus. Mac Sabbath.
Pink Floyd Mayweather. When are they going to play, huh? Oh, Max Sabbath. That's kind of entertaining.
Is that the one where they dress up like Ronald McDonald characters?
Yeah, and they sing about how shitty fast food is to all the Black Sabbath song. It's pretty damn funny.
Okay.
Because there's a little thing where...
All right, I'll give that a pass.
what's his name? Ozzy's son takes him down to their rehearsal space and sits him down.
Oh.
And then they play, and Ozzy has to sit there and look at him. It's pretty funny. Live Voltage, is that Reese?
No, his is Dirty Deeds. Or Dirt Cheap. Dirt Cheap. Is
Okay.
Reese's. Starmy's still around.
Ah.
Weren't they around way back in the...
Yeah, they were late 90s, 90s?
Late aughts?
90s. Crystal Method, seriously? Remember that?
I do. Familiar with Hello, Goodbye.
Trying to think.
Grateful Shred. Quicksand, there you go. Oh, it's October.
Oh, all right.
October 9.
Doesn't say. Probably be a local, yeah?
Yeah, I would assume it's local. You know who I'm thinking of is in November is Wolf Alice.
Down here?
Yeah, they're playing somewhere else, but
Oh, not this
not
place.
this venue, no.
Maybe we should wrap up the Junkyard episode now that we're talking about everything but Junkyard.
Yeah.
We ran out of steam. I'm sorry. We apologize.
Hey, they can't all be winners.
We thought we'd get in there. We love the band, but we just don't know.
Yeah, not a lot.
There's not a lot to go on. So
Not a lot of details.
thanks, man,
Please accept our apologies.
for hanging out with us.